we played at the Shock, or no, was it the Flashes facility in Dallas? It's got to be in Dallas, right? Yeah. So we played there. Not my best showing. Mentally, I think I was a little exhausted. Yeah. But I mean, I'm still out there trying to compete. I think this is where MLP can get tough because, we have our coach tell me to play a certain way, like play consistent. And then the way I play, make doubles on the right is I'm aggressive. Like that's just the way that's the way I've had a lot of success. Obviously, maybe I should be consistent here and then. But that's where it's tough is we're individuals now put into a team where we have to listen now where there's a coach trying to coach 4 individuals. And that's just really tough. And then we also 6 individuals technically. So I played a match and it was against Ben and Hunter Ben and Hunter and Noe and Howells, and I'm speeding up a ton on the right and it doesn't work. Sometimes that happens. And I gave it my all like I always do, but it's
wasn't your day.
Yeah, it wasn't my day mentally. I don't know. I feel like we had a lot of tournaments in a row. It's tough to just dink everything. It's I was doing what felt safe. Let's put it that way. And for me, being safe is going for the ball. Anyway, the GM, asked me just to not come to the next one. And I was like, okay, that was it. He asked me not to come.
Was it because of attitude? Was it he felt like you weren't listening, or because you weren't giving your all, or was it just butting of heads completely?
I think that's a complicated question because I don't really know exactly what was going on in his head. But
how did that make you feel? Were you relieved, or were you
it's tough. I think it's really tough when you go from being an individual to I have my coach at the time, and now I have another coach, and it's if I don't agree, I don't have any choice right now.
Yeah.
If you disagree with somebody that you're on a team with, you don't really have an option, and
and it's still an individual sport.
Yeah,
I mean, there's
Ryan's a great guy. I think he wants what is best for the team, and I think he works super hard. And I have nothing I think he really wants what's best for the team, and he wants and that's tough because I think you could have the perfect idea, but if you don't execute it well, that's where it gets tough. And that was the only problem I had was the execution. We
had Tyra on, and we were talking about MLP in general, and she was saying that there are certain teams that want to win to an extent that is unhealthy, where the way people act on court. And I think there are certain teams that are so invested. I think the Ranchers are one of those teams. And I've heard that playing for the Ranchers, it's very professional. There's a lot of expectation. There's a lot of watching film. There's everything's team dinners. And that can be a lot for an individual. That can be a lot for someone who isn't that kind of mindset, you know? And so it's interesting. With the chefs, we did some team stuff, but I also wanted it to be fun. I wanted them to go out and just really enjoy it, and because I know it's a grind.
But I think I will say, because it sounds like we're talking about this in a negative realm. I think the Ranchers of any team on the map do the best job in terms of making it feel like a sport, this is a professional sport.
100%. I'm not speaking from negative realm at all. What I'm saying is,
let me just finish. There's social media.
Yeah.
They bring fans in a team
for sure.
Their events they have, they're always having new investors that they're promoting. I think
minor league teams. Yeah, they've done a tremendous job.
They
put
absolutely crush it. I think in terms of a player, you might feel like you want your space, whereas others are oh, I love this. I think Eric is very he loves being part of all that stuff. Wyatt too, and so I think it's just mixing and matching personalities.
It's based on personality.
But I just want to say I personally think it's so good for the sport.
Yeah, I think it is so good for the sport as long as the net result is mental health is good, people are having fun, and it is a positive experience. And I'm not saying it wasn't that, but in this case, there was a breakdown, and I think that is unfortunate. And I'm not putting blame anywhere. I think maybe it's just the moment and just all of the stress.
I mean, I would just like to say, I really enjoy the Ranchers team. Yeah. The team as a whole. I mean, Evan, Ted, like
they're great.
They're
great.
awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, and then you've got Alex, Virginia, Caleb. Love all of them. Like we've got a really great group of people.
Amazing
They care.
people, yeah.
Like it's a really great team. I think it's just you can where I get a little butting heads was when it came to pickleball. Because I feel like I know a lot about pickleball.
Yeah.
And when somebody says like they know more than me, I'm gonna be like, all right, well, let's see.
Yeah.
Like, because I know a lot about pickleball. Like, I think I can help make this team great. And then if they're like, well, I think my idea is going to make this team great, that's where, like, if those ideas don't align.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty normal, I think, for
right?
coaches and a GM. And
super normal.
Yeah, like, it's nothing. I just think there was a lot of questions around that. And I think a lot of fans probably are curious, and I was curious. And so I appreciate you breaking that down.
Yeah.